Hi, guys. Oh, no, hold on. I didn't pause the other one. There was one step I forgot. It's probably going to reverb. Oh, computer's mad at me today. Hi, hold on. Don't. Oh, I'm still muted anyways. Am I? Or can you hear me? Regardless, I hope everybody's doing well. If you can't hear me, tell me. If you would tell me. I'm almost packed. There are literally things strewn about. But I appreciate you all hanging out with me today. Um, we had, oh, Miss Iowa was here first. Somebody pop Iowa in the chat, the exclamation mark Iowa, because I love that. Where the critters are all paid actors and the cams are covered in peanut butter. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Okay, you guys can hear me. Thankfully, that's good. Lucy, thank you for being here. Guys, please make sure that you've clocked in for your shift by hitting the like button. So I have something to watch that I was gonna watch, but it's a downer, like a super downer case. So I decided against that, and because I just don't want to start the weekend like that. So instead, probably jinxing myself here, so we'll get some downer cases, but we're gonna go to Travis County for some bond court with our favorite judge, Jeffers, down there. And I would love to hear what you guys had for dinner. If you didn't like what you had for dinner, tell me what you wish you had for dinner. I haven't eaten. I did have coffee. Oh, computers. Computers. Anyways, we have quite the crowd so far, so we'll see what they are in for, etc., etc. Um, yeah, I hope everybody's well. Uh, I see who I see. What did anybody have dinner yet? Chicken nuggies for mayor. That sounds delicious. Chicken nuggets are so expensive at McDonald's in Canada. You guys would not believe. You would not believe. I will. I'll. I'll find a current price for them. I haven't been to McDonald's here in a long time, but I will go check on that. Anyways, oh yeah, court. We got some court. Oh, you're making chicken stew? That sounds delicious. I always still need to decide on something to eat, scrounge something up. Oh look, it worked. Delightful. Um. So as a reminder, we're in Travis County, Texas. This judge grants wishes, which is what we really look forward to here with Dismissal Dan, who hasn't been on in a while, but you know what? That's the way the court game goes. Sorry, my brain is a little fried from moving. So anyways, what we do with this judge is we look forward to when she finds people that have tickets. And then she offers them what seems like a too good to be true deal. And in reality, it is. But she just seems to like to help people, and that's what she's doing. But some people they can't help but block their blessings. So we'll see how many people she helps tonight. And yeah, that's what we'll have to add that to our game, like dismissals, the big D, and then she gives them, I don't know what we should call this one, a big G, a gift. Let's see. Also, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna jinx it. Let's just hope we're just a good docket tonight. No need for translators.
No.
Happy Veterans Day it is in the United States. Oh, gifts to the G Spot, Iowa. What a great one. Yes, she's given G Spot. I like that. Also, it'll be Remembrance Day in Canada tomorrow, November 11th.
Fill out the meeting ID.
Let's see.
I'll read it one more time.
Hold on.
I
That's
don't know if I read it right.
Judge.
885
Oh, no, we do have a friend.
57.
So we just have the one Spanish speaker, sir?
It'll be two Spanish speakers, Your Honor. The young lady from this docket, and then Mr. Reyes Gonzalez from the last
I
docket.
hear
The
her.
I
recent.
can't hear you.
Can you guys hear her?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me, Your Honor?
I can't hear the
Can you
mic.
hear them, Ricardo?
I can,
I'm
yes.
muted?
I can hear
I
both
can't
of you.
hear you for some reason.
No. Can anybody?
Oh, okay, now I can. Go ahead.
Is this my
Do
problem?
we have just the one Spanish speaker, Mr. Gonzalez?
So it's gonna be Mr. Gonzalez, Reyes Gonzalez, and it'll be Miss Vicente Marroquin.
Hold on.
She's
Aquino?
Probably my problem.
She's the last one on the doc,
Wait,
the full docket. Vicente Marroquin, Reina.
No, this is usually not on the screen. No, it's screwing just fine.
Okay,
And everybody is present.
okay, Ricardo, thank you for joining us again this morning, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Miss Reina Marquin, wave your hand, madam.
Señora Reina Marroquín, levante la mano, señora.
Okay, so, officer, can she come to the front row there? So, Ricardo can hear her a little better. Yes, thank you. Okay, and then Mr. Cesar Gonzalez, wave, please.
Y señor César González, levante la mano, por favor.
All right, wonderful.
Bien, excelente.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tanisha Jefferson. I'm going to be magistrating you all this morning.
Buenos días, damas y caballeros. Yo soy la juez Tanisha Jeffers y yo les voy a dar sus instrucciones de cargo esta mañana.
First, we're going to go over your general.
I'm sorry, no, we're not. I can't.
All
I
right.
can't do it today. I'm sorry, you guys. I have to skip their love affair via the Spanish translators. We have to. I can't do it. Not 25 minutes of it.
You live with your uncle in 8B. What is your uncle's name?
Usted vive con su tío.
No, I'm not doing it.
Joven, necesito que usted de aquí en adelante tome mejores decisiones. ¿Sí me entiende?
I am going to let you out of jail this morning,
Sí le voy a permitir salir de la cárcel esta mañana.
but as a condition of this bond, you will have to do an alcohol class because I think alcohol was the reason you made this mistake, allegedly.
Pero como condición de su fianza, voy a hacer que tome usted una clase de alcohol, porque creo que el alcohol fue la razón por la cual usted cometió este error, según se supone.
You must stay away from the folks in apartment 14B who are the victims in this case.
Usted tiene que mantenerse alejado de las personas del apartamento 14B, que son las víctimas en este caso.
Do you understand that?
¿Sí me entiende?
You have any questions for me, sir?
¿Tendrá usted alguna pregunta para mí? No.
Do not get rearrested. If you get rearrested, you get me again. And I assure you, I will not let you back out of jail. Do you understand?
Que no lo vuelvan a arrestar, porque si lo vuelven a arrestar, va a regresar aquí conmigo y yo me voy a asegurar que no lo dejen salir de la cárcel. ¿Entiende eso?
Take care of yourself, sir.
Con cuidado, señor.
Ricardo, could you ask the room if anybody else desires a Spanish interpreter at this time?
¿Habrá alguien más que necesite traducción al español en estos momentos?
I see none indicate, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, sir. Ricardo, thank you for your service again, sir. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Your Honor, and I appreciate you. You have a wonderful day and a great weekend as well.
You as well, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience as we allowed our Spanish speakers to get all of their questions answered. Ladies first. Next, we have Evelyn Maciel. Madam, you have been charged with a state jail felony, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. The range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is a minimum of 6 months to a maximum of 2 years in a state jail facility and a $10,000 fine. It's from Lavaca County. That bond was set at $25,000 cash or surety. I have removed the cash or surety condition and reduced that bond to $7,500 to allow you to post bond out of Travis County and not have to wait the 10 days in jail for Lavaca County to pick you up. You also have an out-of-county felony on an assault on a public servant, also from Lavaca County. They have set that bond at $50,000 cash or surety. Again, I have removed the cash or surety condition, reduced that bond to $15,000 to allow you to post bond out of Travis County and not have to wait the 10 days in jail for Lavaca County to pick you up. Will that help you, madam? Can't hear you.
Yes.
All right. Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help you with these cases?
Yes. Yes.
What'd you say?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have an attorney representing you out there, Ms. Maciel?
Yes.
Who is that?
Claire. Hopefully.
I can't hear her. What's she say?
Claire Profile.
Okay. When's the last time you went to court out there?
I don't remember the date.
Was it this year?
Yes.
Okay. This is Judge Old, William Old III. He's saying you violated the bond conditions. Do you know what the violations are, allegedly?
No.
Have you spoken to your attorney about the violations?
No.
Yes?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, okay. You have any other questions for me, madam?
No.
Are you gonna be able to bond out?
Probably not.
How much do you have to bond out? I mean, okay, let me ask it a different way. You say you have an attorney. Is that attorney hired or appointed?
I don't have an attorney. I mean, I have Claire for those cases over there.
You're gonna have to bring a microphone closer to her. I cannot hear her. I'm so sorry.
I have an attorney in Lavaca County,
Right, who is that? I'm asking you who that is.
Claire Profile.
Right, you said that. And so you're saying,
No, no, no. Never in my entire fucking life has anybody said, you're gonna have to bring the microphone closer to it. And turns out they actually have a goddamn fucking microphone. And now she sounds like crystal clear. What the fuck? Why? What? I'm so mad. I thought this was like muffled behind glass because there's obviously like security issues. It's jail. No, turns out it's just because he's holding it against his clipboard. Are you joking? What the fuck? Oh, oh, I'd be so mad at the judge. Like, do you hear that? How good that got? Also, hi, Hayden. Thank you for being here. Walter arrived as well. Hello, Walter.
asking you, is she hired or appointed?
Oh, I'm sorry, she's appointed.
She is appointed. All right. So you're gonna be given access to the phone, Miss Macio. I want you to call her. Let her know that you're in jail here in Travis County. She's been appointed by that county, so she represents you for free. Tell her you've been magistrated and she can actually come and post bond on you, and I will talk to her about that bond if she needs me to sign it on your behalf. But she needs to get you on out of here before those 10 days elapse. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about what I'm saying?
No.
Do you have any questions of me?
No.
All right, take care of yourself, madam. Next, we have Christina Pettis. Wade, madam, you've been charged with a second-degree felony possession of controlled substance. The range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is a minimum of 2 years to a maximum of 20 years in the Texas Department of Correction and a $10,000 fine. That bond has been set at $15,000 plus a drug court screen. Do you have any questions, madam, regarding your charge or bond amount?
Oh, ma'am.
Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help you with this case?
Yes, ma'am.
So ordered. Ms. Pettis, pretrial services looks as if they would have granted you personal bond, but they could not because were unable to verify your address. So who is Stephen and Jonathan to you?
Stephen is who I live with, and my residence, and Jonathan is my common law husband.
Common law husband?
Yes.
Oh,
I
girl,
know,
you got a
sorry, I know his
common
mom.
law husband and a man you live with. I need to come rub on you. All right. So here's what's happening. They can't get either of those men on the phone. So
Okay.
you're gonna be given access to the phone. The number for pretrial services is posted on that phone. We need you to call Stephen or Jonathan or both. Give them that number for pretrial services and have them call us and verify your address this morning. If you can do that, then I will release you on personal bond within the next 4 to 6 hours.
Can I get my mom's number? Sorry.
Sure, but again, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. My staff is limited, which is why I'm saying you're gonna have to call somebody that's a friend or family to call us and verify your address. I just want to make sure you understand that.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
All right, what's your mom's name and number?
Okay, her name is Doris Perez. Her phone number is 254-773.
Oh my God. Let's just take a breath while I prepare how to not dox her parent. Thank you very much, Miss Erica, for clocking in for your shift. I really do appreciate it. Let me just zip it forward a little bit because, you know.
Address. If she doesn't know your address, you need to make her write it down.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any other questions of me, madam?
No, thank
All
you.
right. You're very welcome. Take care of yourself. Next, we have Mardelena Gonzalez Way. Ms. Gonzalez, you've been charged with a state jail felony, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. The range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is a minimum of 6 months to a maximum of 2 years in a state jail facility and a $10,000 fine. That bond has been set at $7,500. Do you have any questions, madam, regarding your charge or bond amount?
No.
Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help you with this case?
Yes, ma'am.
So ordered. Ms. Gonzalez, they're saying you have, pretrial services did not grant you personal bond because they're saying you have a pending motion off. What do you have pending, madam?
I'm currently on diversion program.
I can't hear you. Say it again.
I'm on the diversion program
For,
for, I don't remember.
ma'am,
I don't remember.
who is your attorney?
Gary Proust.
You have 3 cases pending with Mr. Bruce. Are all of those in pretrial diversion?
Yeah, right now, I guess, I don't know.
You're not sure. Okay, you have upcoming court dates, it appears. for at least one of those on October the 11th. Oh, wait, that was the last court date. The next court date is November 8th, so you're probably in jail, you missed that. Yeah, two of them were in court on November 8th. Okay, so is Mr. Proust hired or appointed? All right, so let me just tell you what needs to happen. You need to call him. You're gonna be given access to the phone now that you've seen me and been magistrated. Call Mr. Proust, let him know you're in jail, back in jail. He's probably not gonna be happy, but in any event, you're back in jail. This case, I mean, you didn't murder anybody. It's just a UUMV, so he should be able to get you a bond for this one as well. Okay, but he's the only person that can get it. Pretrial can't grant you a bond at this time because you already have cases pending. Do you understand that?
I don't know his number.
We're gonna give you that phone and a phone book, madam. Just look up his name and number and call him, okay? All right, are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning and help you with this case? All right, so order. Take care of yourself, madam. All right, we're gonna move over to the gentleman. Oh, y'all need me? Come on in. Stand by, sir. I have an officer.
Yes, ma'am.
As long as magistrate up here, and long as.
It takes all some time. Hey, so yours, do you remember what day, do you come in here?
This one.
Books do still exist. I know how to use it, but some people don't. Heck with me.
I don't want you to get stuck in that. That's what I'm saying. Assume you gotta get.
What's the problem? Out of town.
No, it's like, you don't have to be put.
That sounds horrifying.
Okay, I like,
Oh,
I like you, but that's. Now, I want to do it. I'll just tell you when I'm good.
I wasn't gonna let you just sit there either way.
Nah, yeah, that's my bad. I'll just tell you when I got to the stairs, I was a little woozy walking down the stairs. Just
What about attorney? What about attorney?
You got your joint in your ear?
Probably. They might have that on.
Oh, come on.
look at them all talking. They're in court. I hate it, but I don't know. I don't want to skip too much. Do you think I can get a pair of those orange sandals?
¿Quieres la número de su mamá, de su celular? So más tarde,
What we're gonna do
es posible que puede no las subscribe.
on YouTube. Just fuck me know. There we go. Oh, we need that. We still have the saw outside. And then judge had stepped out for a minute. Jeez. I think we're back. Like I have this dog. Yeah, that is wrong. We should not be wrong now. What do we has a number the age I have glasses on? Yes. I'm so glad we're not listening to you. I'm sorry. But also look at the way that got answered down. Oh, I'm fine. I'm just like listening. I guess can't hear it. It's just like a full song outside of my window, but like feels like 1 inch away from me and my ears. Okay. So far, Judge. Oh my God, how long did you leave these boys? Ever? Holy shit. This. I'm sure it is. It's also peak internet time in Canada. Let's get a little jail ambiance going.
Y'all again, hold on. Just going over my system.
Can you hear me?
Okay, now I can.
Alright.
All right, my apologies.
Good.
Next, we have Loketo Anyera.
Sure.
Sir, you've been charged with a Class A misdemeanor evading arrest. The range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is up to 1 year in the county jail and a $4,000 fine. That bond was set at $5,000. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charge or bond amount?
Amount?
Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help you with this case?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Onyeta, it appears that pretrial services may have granted you personal bond as well, but you didn't provide any references. Is there any person you want me to add to this paperwork? Mom, dad, sister, girlfriend?
We've talked
Currently
YouTube
stay on-
friend.
I'm currently on the street right now. Stay at Central Library. Downtown.
Is he telling me he's homeless, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I will appoint you an attorney this morning, sir, who can attempt to obtain personal bond for you free of charge. When they come to talk to you, just fill out the paperwork, okay?
Alright.
All right, thank you. Next, we have Ricardo Del Horno.
So is that, one more question, is that with the pretrial?
I'm sorry, what's the question?
That'd be qualified from the pretrial?
Right, I was trying to get that information for you, but I need a reference, but you said you didn't have anybody.
Oh, the
I need a
reference.
name and a phone number.
Reference to verify address, right?
Right.
Currently on the street.
Right, so I mean, you know, like if you're hanging out at the Arch, that's 707th Street, that's the address you provide, but we need to have a reference to verify that. Still need a reference.
Central Library. District
Okay,
19.
I'm sorry, I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying. Wherever it is that you're camping,
Yeah,
couch surfing, I need a reference to verify that. One person, your mama, your sister,
oh,
your
okay,
girlfriend.
I guess my roommate. Number,
We just need a name and a phone number, sir.
Hector. Miguel.
Hold on, his
What's
roommate
Hector's
at
phone
the
number?
library? No, don't give me no, 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 no. Don't give him the phone number. Stop it, please. I don't.
The number for pretrial services is posted on the phone you're gonna be using.
Now you pause. Thank you, YouTube Daddy. Donna, was it that? What was the temperature today? I'm so jealous. I wish I was in Florida right now. Like, I wish I could teleport. I wish that fucking wand actually worked with some magic. Seriously though, if you're just getting here, please make sure to clock in for your shift. I am in the middle of moving. I have literally boxes. Oh, not boxes, but area. You know, it's my method. Just let me have it. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. This is sad that he is homeless. I totally feel sad about that, but I'm laughing in my mind that she allows the like homeless to verify that they are homeless in different areas. That's interesting to me. So let's continue.
call Hector, wake him up, give him that number, tell him to verify wherever it is y'all living, couch surfing, camping, whatever. And if you can do that, we'll release you on personal bond in the next 4 to 6 hours. Do you understand that?
I don't, because last time I didn't really give any information at all.
Officer, what is he asking me? I don't
Said I
understand.
don't understand it because last time I didn't give any information at all.
No, I was over, when I came in, I gave that information already. You know, when you, in the book, they take your pen and all that stuff. Yeah,
What is he saying? I can't hear him.
That's the booking process. We're not worried about last time, we're worried about this time.
Oh.
She's saying, get a hold of your roommate and tell them to call patrol services so we can confirm where you stay at. That way you can get out of here on a personal one, okay?
It doesn't matter if you're homeless.
I got you. Yes.
Okay, he just
This-
needs to verify where y'all are couch surfing or camping. That's it. All right? Okay, Mr. Del Horno, I'm sorry about that. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
All right, you have been charged with an out-of-county misdemeanor
Hold
on
on, where
underlying
again
assault
is this
from
from?
Hayes County. They have set that bond at $6,000 cash assurity. I removed the cash assurity condition, reduced that bond to $5,000 to allow you to post bond out of Travis County and not have to wait to 10 days in jail for Hayes County to pick you up. Will that help you?
Yes, ma'am, I will.
All right, wonderful. You also have a Travis County Class A misdemeanor evading, where the range of punishment is up to 1 year in the county jail and a $4,000 fine. That bond has also been set at $5,000. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charges or bond amounts?
No, ma'am.
Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help you with these cases?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so ordered. Take care of yourself, Mr. Del Horno.
Thank you so much. God bless.
You're welcome. Thank you. Next, we have Ezra Cadena. Wade, where are you? Mr. Cadena, you've been charged with a state jail felony unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, same as the young lady earlier. The range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is a minimum of 6 months to a maximum of 2 years in a state jail facility and a $10,000 fine. That bond has been set at $7,500 as well. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charge or bond amount? Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help you with this case?
Yes.
All right, so order. This isn't a felony. I mean, I'm sorry, this is a felony, but you didn't murder anybody, so pretrial did not give you a personal bond because they are saying you have a history of the same type of offense. All right, so I'm going to appoint you an attorney when the court-appointed counsel, if you haven't already bonded out, when court-appointed counsel comes to see you, fill out the bond, he can get you out for free, okay?
Wait, say that again?
When court-appointed counsel comes to see you, fill out the bond information because he can get you out for free. Do you understand?
I've never met them before. They come and see me here?
They'll come and see you in jail, sir, yes.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Take care of yourself. Next, we have Chaz Anthony Wade. Mr. Anthony, you've been charged with a third-degree felony unlawful possession of a firearm by felon. The range of punishment on the type of offense in the state of Texas is a minimum of 2 years to a maximum of 10 years in the Texas Department of Correction and a $10,000 fine. That bond has been set at $15,000 plus no possession of a firearm. When is your felony? When was your last felony? When was your last felony, Mr. Anthony?
2018.
So you're right at the 5-year mark.
Yeah, by 2018.
All right, thank you. You also have a state jail felony unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, same as Mr. Cadena. Again, the range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is a minimum of 6 months to a maximum of two years in a state jail facility and a $10,000 fine. That bond was also set at $7,500. And then you have a state jail felony possession of marijuana with the same range of punishment. That bond has been set at $2,500 plus a drug court screen. And finally, Mr. Anthony, you have a Class A misdemeanor assault causing bodily injury where the range of punishment is up to 1 year in the county jail and a $4,000 fine. And that bond was set at $5,000. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charges or bond amounts?
How much is it in total?
$30,000. Do you have an attorney already?
Oh, man.
All right, are you requesting that I appoint someone to help you this morning?
I would like to.
Yep, all right, so ordered. Court appointed counsel can get you out for free, Mr. Anthony. Of course, the gun case is gonna be the most significant one, but you know, they'll just make you forfeit it. If you forfeit it, then oftentimes the state will dismiss upstairs, but we'll let the court appointed attorney talk to you about that. Okay. Hmm? I can't hear him, sir.
What do you mean by forfeited?
You have to give up the gun.
I don't have it. I don't have it.
I know, I'm saying you have to give up the ability to obtain it back once the case has ended.
Okay. Pretrial services that they suggest for pretrial.
Nope. Let me tell you the reason why. Let me look. They need to verify your address.
Address been the same address, man. That's crazy. That address been the same address, man. Every time I come here, there hasn't been no type of address.
I can't understand what he's saying. What is he saying?
That's been the same address, man, for the last 20 years.
Somebody has to verify it. And the people you provided didn't answer the doggone phone. So again, same information. My staff is limited at 4:30 in the morning. You're gonna be given access to the phone now that you've seen me and been magistrated. Call your people. Call Deandra. Wake up. Give her the number that's posted for personal pretrial services on that phone and have her verify your address. If she can do that, then you may qualify for personal bond. If not, I've appointed you an attorney this morning who will come out to see you and make sure to get you a bond. You understand?
Yes, ma'am. So as right now, they can't verify my address is the reason why I can't get a PR bond.
Correct. That's what this paperwork says.
And once
Your
they do,
people ain't waking up. That's why I'm telling you to call them.
if they do verify the address, I will be granted, or I will be.
I don't know.
qualified.
I'm just telling you the reason why they're saying they didn't grant it is because they couldn't verify your address. So it's possible, yes, but you need to wake your people up.
Okay, and then. All right, appreciate you.
You're welcome, sir.
30,000 total.
Yes, sir. Next, we have Vidal Torres. Wait. Mr. Torres, you've been charged with a first-degree felony possession of controlled substance. The range of punishment on a type of offense in the state of Texas is a minimum of 5 years to a maximum of 99 years or life in prison and a $10,000 fine. That bond has been set at $25,000 plus a drug court screen. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charge or bond amount?
No.
Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help you with this case?
I have an attorney.
Who is that?
I think you're gonna call, Steve Ward. And his assistant, or,
Yes, he's a very good attorney. Please tell him I said hello. Okay. Make sure to call the attorney. They can get you out. Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. All right, officer, our last two people should be Mr. Martinez and Mr. Santos. Wave, they both have EPOs. Where are you in the room, gentlemen?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so they need to come forward so they can hear me, because we need to go over the terms of the emergency protection orders. Those folks need to go to the back. Thank you.
That's good. You guys, you just have to see up here so I can hear you.
Emergency protective orders. And
Where's Mr.
protective orders.
Santos? That's you.
Hold
Where's
on.
Mr. Martinez?
Man,
All right, thank you. All right, Mr.
just for a second. I have to say hi. Kate is here. Mikey is here. Holly and William are here. Obviously, a fun Friday night date night hanging out with KCC. Make sure you clocked in for your shift. Tell me what you had for dinner. If you didn't like what you had, tell me what you wish you had for dinner. If I missed anybody, hello. Chili mac wrestling. The macaroni would be, I don't know. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I think the oil in the coleslaw was really a hindrance to some of the wrestling. But your third night alone? Uh-oh. So you had pot pie again. There you go. Courtney wishes that she had pot pie too. Boneless pork chop, potatoes, and Brussels sprouts. Were the Brussels sprouts good? Because there's very few good Brussels sprouts in my memory. Iowa, you've had a couple pieces of chocolate, Christmas candy. Sad supper. Yeah, it's not the worst. Peanut butter salmon, pistachios, again with the humble brag about pistachios, Loud Elvis. Like you continue to bring that here, just flaunting in all of our faces your expensive nuts. Donna, yeah, Donna would love that. Actually, Donna, you'd like maybe Iowa's meal as well, the candy. I love you guys.
Santos, you have been charged with second-degree felony aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, sir. The range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is a minimum of 2 years to a maximum of 20 years in the Texas Department of Correction and a $10,000 fine. That bond has been set at $20,000 plus an emergency protection order, plus no possession of a firearm or other dangerous weapon. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charge or bond amount?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
The bond amount, is this something that a bail bondsman can resolve?
Absolutely. The going rate to get out of jail in Travis County right now is 5 to 10% of the bond amount. So for you, sir, that works out to be anywhere between $1,000 to $2,000 or any amount that you negotiate, because they all take different amounts, to any attorney or bondsman of your choice. You will be given access to the phone now that you've seen me to hire them, and they do work 24 hours a day. In the alternative, however, if money is an issue, I can appoint you an attorney this morning who can attempt to obtain personal bond for you free of charge. Would you like for me to appoint someone to help you this morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so order. Mr. Santos, I'd like to do the emergency protection orders together. Please stand by. Mr. Martinez, you have been charged with the same second-degree felony aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Wait, is it a deadly weapon? Yes, with a weapon. Again, the range of punishment is a minimum of 2 years to a maximum of 20 years in the Texas Department of Correction and a $10,000 fine. That bond has also been set at $20,000 plus an emergency protection order. You also, sir, have 3 out-of-county felonies. Looks like from Hayes County on another aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, a felony unlawful restraint, and a felony obstruction or retaliation. Hayes County has set each of those bonds at $10,000 cash or surety. But again, I have removed the cash or surety condition to allow you to post bond out of Travis County and not have to wait to 10 days in jail for Hayes County to pick you up. And finally, sir, you have a Class A misdemeanor resisting pending in Travis County, where the range of punishment is up to 1 year in the county jail and a $4,000 fine, and that bond has been set at $5,000. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charges or bond amounts?
No, ma'am, I appreciate it, Your Honor. Thank you.
Absolutely. Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning, Mr. Martinez?
Yes.
All right, so ordered. Mr. Santos and Mr. Martinez, we are now going to go over the terms of the emergency protection orders. Gentlemen, you are both going to be prohibited from committing further family violence. Do you understand that, Mr. Santos?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Do you understand that, Mr. Martinez?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Santos, the protected person is listed as Jennifer Valle. Are you familiar with the protected person, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Martinez, the protected person is listed as Selena Valdez. Are you familiar with the protected person, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Gentlemen, you're also going to be prohibited from communicating directly with a member of the family or household of the protected persons.
Hold on. Hold on. Just zoom in a little bit. So you're telling me that they have not only the ability to have crystal clear audio when they fucking decide they want to, but so they can have better video by zooming in if they want? and they just choose to just shit the bed daily on this. I think that pisses me off more than any of the crimes that have been committed. I feel that's a crime against taxpayers.
In a threatening or harassing manner. Do you understand that, Mr. Santos?
I have a question regarding that.
Yes, sir?
So that, takes away the ability for me to communicate overall with them or just in a correct manner?
Well, in general, it would mean, like for Mr. Martinez, he can have communication, it just can't be threatening or harassing. It appears that the judge who reviewed your emergency protection order also said you can't have any communication at all. Now, that may be because she requested it. I don't know at this time. You'll have to get that information from the attorney who's appointed to your case. Okay. So for you, you can't have any communication with her at all. No texting, no calling. Any of that will subject you to being rearrested. If you get rearrested, you come back in front of me. I'm not gonna be happy, so just don't talk to her while this case is pending at least, okay?
Understood, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. Do you understand that, Mr. Martinez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Gentlemen, you're also going to be prohibited from going within 200 yards of the protected addresses. Mr. Santos, that address is listed as 3913 Tranquil Lane, Austin, Texas, 78728. And looks like and a place of employment at 8849 Anderson Mill Road, Austin, Texas, 78729. Are you familiar with the protected addresses, sir?
I am familiar with my home address, which is the protected address. I'm also familiar with the other address you provided, but I work from home. That address is an old apartment that I used to have. Your Honor.
Okay. Do you have somewhere else to go while this protection order is pending, Mr. Santos?
I can stay in a hotel, Your Honor.
Okay, I just,
Hold
you
on.
know,
Is
it's
that
only gonna be for
humble
60
brag
days. I
with
just don't want you to be rearrested if you don't have to be. Okay, do we understand one another?
Yes, Your
just listen to me one time, computer. Is that him saying that he has the both apartments and he's staying away from both of them? She lives at one, it's his other one is his office. That's 2 apartments he has, and he's gonna stay at a hotel? Interesting.
Honor.
It's been a disturbing of the peace, so I have no choice but to separate y'all for a limited amount of time until y'all can figure out how to argue and go forward in your relationship or not go forward in your relationship. Does that make sense? All right, sir, I'm sorry, but thank you for understanding. Mr. Martinez, the protected address is listed as 5800 Techni Center Drive, Austin, Texas, Travis County, 78721, or any subsequent address that the protected person may reside in. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Santos, Mr. Martinez, if you are found to be within the presence of the protected persons or within 200 yards of the protected addresses, you will be rearrested. Do you understand that, Mr. Santos?
Understood, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Do you understand that, Mr. Martinez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. That rearrest charge, gentlemen, carries a maximum range of punishment of up to 1 year in the county jail and a $4,000 fine. Do you understand that, Mr. Santos?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Do you understand that, Mr. Martinez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. In addition to that, gentlemen, you may not possess a firearm while these cases are pending. Do you understand that, Mr. Santos?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Do you understand that, Mr. Martinez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. And I'm sorry, Mr. Santos, I misspoke earlier. These emergency protection orders will expire at midnight in 90 days on February the 9th of 2024. Do you understand that, Mr. Santos?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a question about that?
There's no way that the protective order can be challenged. Is that correct, Your Honor?
No, there is, but only by the protected person. So if she decides she wants to remove it, she has to file a motion and have a hearing in front of a judge. in the next, 90 days to remove it if you guys are on better terms. Absolutely. She always has that possibility, that option rather.
Understood, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Mr. Martinez, again, your emergency protection order will also expire at midnight in 90 days on February the 9th of 2024. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Santos, do you have any questions for me regarding your charge, the bond amount, the range of punishment for this type of offense in the state of Texas, or the terms of this emergency protection order?
Your Honor, the bond amount was $20,000, is that correct? Just as a
That's
reminder.
correct.
Understood. Thank you, Your Honor. I have no further questions.
All right, you're very welcome, sir. Mr. Martinez, do you have any questions regarding your charge, the bond amount, the range of punishment for these types of offenses in the state of Texas, or the terms of this emergency protection order?
No, Your Honor.
All right, gentlemen. Pleasure meeting you, not under these circumstances. Please take care of yourselves.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Give me a second, fellas.
Thank you, Your Honor. Hold on, guys. Let me get the next clip that we have before we are done. It's not quite now. Oh my God. YouTube Daddy is mad at me today. That was she didn't give any gifts that time, which is disappointing. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, usually she gifts somebody this like joyous, oh, you have tickets. Let me take care of those for you. But she does it in sort of like a riddle me this Batman. Oh my gosh, maybe this one? She did this one? This one's 2 months old. If it's just an interpreter, I swear to God, I'm just gonna quit. Oh, computer, I hate you. Y'all talking about grilled cheese. If it's open faced, what do you call it? Toast and cheese? Cheese toast? That's the question I have. It's open faced. What do you call it? I don't really know what just this is. We'll just give it a minute to convert. Cheese sandwich, Bev. But don't the two pieces of bread have to be married in a way to make that sandwich? So I would call it toasted cheese. And I would make it in the oven. You know what I mean? Very different than a grilled cheese sandwich, which is the two breads and the cheese. I'll hit play now. We'll see how we do. This is only 26 minutes. That's all we got for tonight. And then we'll see which one. If they can do all these in 26 minutes, I'll be impressed.
Microphone on.
It'd be easier for you to sit there.
Be a little-
So you can read this like maybe, but you can at least see his face better.
Don't judge.
And they all rolled over and one fell out. There were 3 on the chairs.
All right, can you hear me okay? That's better, right? Okay. All right, so I am Judge Olivo. I'm the magistrate here for the city of Austin. I'm going to be advising all of you together what your rights are. After that, I'm going to call you individually and I'm going to talk to you specifically about what you're accused of, what your charges are, and what your bonds are set at. Okay. If you have any questions regarding those three things and those three things only, all right, what you're accused of, what your bond is set at, and what your rights are. That's it. That's all I can talk to you about. If you have any questions, when I call you up, we'll talk about it at that time. Okay, feel free to ask. Please don't tell me anything about the facts of your case. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't have any jurisdiction over it. You're going to have to speak to your attorney. Okay, only the attorney can help you with that. Plus, everything here, I believe, is being recorded. They're listening, which means anything that you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Right? You have the right to, like I said, the right to remain silent. So make sure you exercise that right. You have the right to have an attorney. If you're indigent and you cannot afford an attorney, then you have the right to have one appointed to represent you. You also have the right to have an attorney present during any type of interview with peace officers or with attorneys representing the state, and the right to terminate that interview at any time. You have the right to have an attorney present during any type of lineup and or confrontation by witnesses. If you are facing a felony charge, then you also have the right to an examining trial. And this is a hearing put on by the state to show that there's enough evidence to hold you in jail pending either you posting the bond or the state filing the formal indictment against you. All right, with respect to the bonds, if you qualify for a PR bond, I will tell you. If I don't tell you, that means you did not qualify. Okay, you don't need to ask me if you qualified, because I'm going to tell you if you did. Now, there are many reasons that you're not going to qualify if that's the case. The first one is Senate Bill 6. There's a list of offenses, the aggravated offenses, things with weapons, kidnapping, those type of things. You do not qualify. There's nothing I can do or change, okay, because that's just simply the law. There are many other reasons you will not qualify, but they're not absolute, okay? For instance, you're on probation, you're on parole, you have pending cases, you have a long criminal history, the pretrial service unable to verify any of your references or where you live, okay? You didn't complete that interview, so they couldn't investigate anything, all right? These are all reasons that you would not qualify for the PR bond. It doesn't mean it's absolute though. Don't ask me about it, ask your attorney, and the attorney can assist you to see if you need more information, at which time the court can then reconsider that PR bond, okay? So let's begin then with, is it Pedro Colin? That's the Spanish speaker. Español nada más. Te voy a explicar todo en español después, okay? All right, Adrian Elliott. All right, sorry. Mr. Elliott, you are charged with the third-degree felony of evading arrest and or detention. You have 2 counts of the same thing. Do you understand?
2 counts.
2 separate counts.
I got 2 counts.
This is, well, I have 2 separate warrants for you.
I got a parole. The parole warrant, and I don't know about the. I got 2 separate counts of evading. I only had the warrant, but not even 24 hours. The parole warrant.
They're both dated the same day, obviously, 2 days ago. You do have a pending parole issue, right?
Yes, sir. Is it the same case or 2 separate cases?
My guess is it's stemming from the same case. They're stemming from the same case. I don't see the differences between them.
Computer say I only got 1.
Well, I have 2, and they're 2 separate cause numbers. One's ending 49, the other one's ending 50. We don't need to talk about the case itself, right? I'm just gonna try and make sure that these charges are correct.
See, dismissal and would he have dismissed one, perhaps, do you think? I'm scared. Also, hi, Colin. Hope you're doing well tonight. It's Friday. For our New Year's Eve, I'm going to be doing a reading of the commands. So I'll read aloud all commands. If you want to get your command in, you can make your case in the chat. Oh, actually had some from last night that we want, Jonathan and Sashina.
Can get through on saying they got reports that they had.
I can't talk to you about your case. Right? Those are things that you need to discuss with your attorney.
Discuss quietly if you're right. Okay. Miss K, like MSK, and then it
It
should be like,
appears that it's the same case, but there were multiple officers that were following you, trying to get you to stop. My guess is that is what it is. Your attorney can address those issues. Okay, I'm not going to get into giving you any type of legal advice on what my thoughts are here, but the affidavits are exactly the same. Okay, if there were multiple officers on here and they charged you because it was evading multiple officers, your attorney can handle that. Okay. Any attorney 2 years out of law school can figure that part out. Okay, so it's not going to be too difficult. But in the meantime, there are two cases. Okay, the bond is set at $10,000 for each.
what does that say? Hold on. It won't be so choppy, hopefully, when I pause it. It's because I was trying to talk over the video because he was quiet. But what I was gonna say, Miss K, is that your thing should be like, Miss K is the accountant of the year. She counts something, pussy cock. But it has to be quite naughty, I think, for you. Because you're always keeping track of the sexy and the sultry, and also we have, of course, the mundane, because you're the accountant of the year. It's choppy when you speak. Yeah. That's a great command too. You guys, this is gonna be funny. When I read these all aloud, I think we've forgotten about some of them. But like I said, if you want to get your command in or a new one in before the end of the year, make your pitch in the chat. Yeah. Can't remember what else I was gonna say. Well, it's not as important on my channel to be an accountant necessarily, but I think it's fun. Obviously, when there's real money involved on gambling, that's a little different, but numbers are numbers. Oh, yes, there it is. Accountant of the year will suck and fuck your bills away. Yeah,
Hold on.
hold on.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yeah, I'm U.S. citizen.
Are you going to be hiring an attorney or requesting a court appointed attorney? What's that? Okay. All right. Do you have any?
Just pause for a second, Judge. Can you get amen? Yes, you can. You're trying to see what outfit that I'm wearing? Okay, this is not a top. This is a sports bra. And that's it. Yeah, make a fun video, Sashina, of course. I'd love to see a fun video for the command Kablitzo. What a name. Um, I actually really do love all the commands. I think it's very fun. We won't be getting rid of those, but we'll just be adding to. Um, yeah, no, this is just a sports bra. So I'm wearing champion today, I guess. No one ever wants to see your outfit, Mikey. That's not true. I think I've heard people ask about your shirts before. Can somebody else back me up on that? I'm pretty sure we have heard people ask about what you're wearing. Or perhaps you just force it on us. Well, thank you, Kate. Can someone also tell Mikey that he's beautiful too, though? Because he gets really jealous.
Any questions? Good luck to you, sir. Lisa Esparza? Mrs. Esparza, you're charged with the third-degree felony possession of a controlled substance and penalty group 1. This is a $10,000 bond. You are subject to a drug court screening as well as a TSES evaluation for drugs. TSES is Travis County Council on Education Services. So all they're doing is interviewing you and doing an assessment. That's all that is, okay? Are you a U.S. citizen? Will you be hiring an attorney or asking for a court-appointed attorney? All right, any questions? So you didn't listen to what I said the first time, right? If you qualify, I will tell you, okay? So you need to speak to your attorney. There you go. Christian Farias Hernandez. Mr. Farias, you're charged with a Class A misdemeanor of unlawful carrying of a weapon. This is a $5,000 bond. You do qualify for a PR bond.
Okay.
Conditions of your bond include no contact with the co-defendant in your original case, as well as no possession of firearms while you're out on bond. Do you understand that? You're going to be receiving paperwork upon your release. It's going to take at least 4 hours, plus or minus, but about 4 hours. It is now 8:15, so you're looking at about 12:15 tonight before you're going to actually get out. They're going to give you the documentation. On that documentation, it's going to give you your next court setting. It's going to give you a phone number for pretrial services. You need to go talk to them. You need to go visit them. You need to pay an administrative fee. You don't pay that now. You wait till you get out. Okay, you have 7 days to go do that. Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir.
Will you be hiring an attorney or asking for a court appointed?
That's the fourth one.
Your attorney is not responsible for you showing up to court. If you call the attorney and he doesn't respond, you need to find out when that court date is from someplace else, right? So I would start with pretrial services and then you can look it up online because it's available to the public, okay? The worst thing you can do is not show up. Do you understand? Any questions? Good luck to you.
Thank you.
The Darius Fox. Okay, I'll finish them. Mr. Fox, you're charged with the Class A misdemeanor, evading arrest and or detention. This is a $5,000 bond. Are you a U.S. citizen? Yes.
No.
And will you be hiring an attorney or requesting a court appointed?
No, yeah.
For now, I'm just going to put a court appointed attorney. You can hire one at any time. The attorney will know what to do. But this way, at least you get this process started for you, okay? Your second charge is for a felony application to revoke your probation. This was on an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. That was a second-degree felony. You've been on probation and they're alleging that you have not complied with the terms and conditions of that probation. You do not have a bond on that one. Your third charge is a third-degree felony tampering and or fabricating physical evidence. Excuse me?
Tampering,
You tampering, yes.
what?
Again, those are fact matters. The attorney will explain to you when you talk to your attorney, okay? This is a $10,000 bond. Then you have a third-degree felony for possession of a controlled substance in penalty group 1. This is also a $10,000 bond. For this one, you are subject to a drug court screening as well as the TSS evaluation for drugs. Again, that's just an assessment is what that is. All right. Do you have any questions? Good luck to you, sir. Nancy Vega,
Wait, Nancy, hold on.
Ms. Vega, you are charged with the third-degree felony, injury to a child or elderly. This is a $25,000.
Oh, fuck. Now you pause. Great. Okay. So, first of all, I just loved all the F's in the chat for Mikey. Of course, you're beautiful, Mikey. And Kate, don't feel silly. I finagle some outfits around here that would be hilarious. Second thing is, in fact, in my new place that I'm moving into, I'm gonna do some streams where I'm hanging up clothes and sorting stuff out. So there'll be a little sneak peek into my closet, actually. It'll be fun. But y'all need to keep me on task. I figured it out. I'm like, I think that's gonna have to be it. Nancy's a bad girl here. She's got an odd part. I mean, it looks like maybe it's a finger part, but again, we'll see. This was cruelty, third degree cruelty to a child or the elderly. Now, I have heard of third degree cruelty to children that, hi, Gracie T, that is oftentimes just fighting in the vicinity of a child. However, I've never heard it for the elderly, so perhaps in Texas it's different, and that was actually an assault. Yeah, I don't know.
Bond in your order to stay away from and have no contact with the complaining witness in this case. You are also subject to a TSS evaluation for violence. Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Will you be hiring?
Last thing, Jonathan, how I think it would be unfair of me to read the command list first. I mean, basically, I'm going to read it as it goes. How my brain works is I see the whole screen. I'm reading all of it at once for some reason. I don't know why, but that's how my brain works. So as soon as the list is in front of me, I'll have read them. And I will probably skip any very dreamy ones. Is there any really dreamy, crazy ones that, we will have to, I don't recall. Sometimes that might be the most fun, but we'll see. So part of me is like, I can do some live edits in a way, but is there anything really bad? If you've looked at the list lately. Oh, and last thing, what we talked about is sometimes I delete streams or I private them like they never happened. But evidently the commands may live on.
An attorney or asking for a court-appointed attorney? Do you have any questions? Good luck to you. Carla Wolk. Ms. Wold, you are charged with a third-degree felony possession of a controlled substance in penalty group 1. This is a $7,500 bond. and you do qualify for a PR bond. So same as I mentioned to the other young man, you will be getting out tonight. You will be given paperwork, documentation, make sure you follow the instructions, okay?
Thank you, Donna. You remember somebody asking Mikey about his t-shirt and he showed it off too. Oh, Donna, you want to see what Satan's wearing? Whew. Dare we? Dare we ever? I do love when Satan comes to visit, though. One of my favorite times. Um, actually, many of your voices are the favorite times, Mikey. You know that. You do the funny voices, everyone loves it. Um, yeah. But I feel like maybe it was Halloween. I can't remember. There was a day when somebody specifically asked about it, and you pulled up your shirt to not all the way, not like my sort of boobage, but you know.
You have 1 week to contact pretrial services, take care of the business with them. You understand that? Your court date will also be on the paperwork that you're given upon your release. A condition of your bond is you're subject to a drug court screening as well as a TSS evaluation for drugs. Are you a U.S. citizen?
What, sir?
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir.
And are you going to be hiring an attorney or requesting a court appointed? You're going to hire one. Any questions for me? Good luck to you, ma'am.
Please, come on.
Jason Hodge. Mr. Hodge, you're charged with a third-degree felony evading arrest and or detention. This is with the vehicle. This is a $10,000 bond. Are you a U.S. citizen? And will you be hiring an attorney or asking for a court-appointed attorney? Do you have any questions for me? Good luck, sir. Donald Holmes. Is that the gentleman that's sleeping there? What is your name, sir? Thomas? We have Donald Holmes here.
He's 4 North.
Oh, he's the 4 North, okay. Sorry. Albert Navarro. Mr. Navarro, you have a warrant out of Williamson County for unlawful use of a criminal instrument. This is a state jail felony. You have a $7,500 bond. Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir.
Will you be hiring an attorney or asking for a court-appointed attorney?
I already have some very from Travis, and I'm ready to get the process started to get one appointed for that,
For Williamson County.
for that one, so we can do that. I know I
Okay.
thought of that, I wanted to hire one.
All right, so let me explain a little bit the process. If you have a pending case here in Travis, you've already hired an attorney,
Yes.
okay? That does not mean that that attorney will represent you in Williamson County, right? So it's different. If you want a court-appointed attorney in Williamson County, I'm gonna put that on here that you are requesting that.
Yes, thank you.
However, unless you post bond here, you're not getting out of jail and they're not gonna send you to Williamson County until this case is resolved,
Yes, sir.
unless you post the bond.
Okay.
If you post the bond, you personally need to go to Williamson County to find out when's your next court date, what's going on with that case, okay? At that time, you need to then talk to the folks over there, pretrial services, and let them know that you want a court-appointed attorney.
Okay.
All right, that's one option. Option number 2, your Travis County case gets resolved, but you're still in jail, and they send you over there. Then you got to do that same thing again. You got to let them know you want a court-appointed attorney, because I'm putting court-appointed attorney on here, but this person does not represent you in Travis County and can only be assigned in Williamson County. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any questions? Good luck, sir. Rudy Pettis. Mr. Pettis, you're charged with a second-degree felony possession of a controlled substance in penalty group 1. Yours is a $15,000 bond. and you are subject to a drug court screening as well as a TSS evaluation for drugs. Are you a US citizen? And will you be hiring an attorney or asking for court appointed? Any questions? Good luck, sir. Dustin Sanford. Mr. Sanford, you are wanted out of county, Williamson County for burglary of a vehicle having 2 or more prior convictions. This is a $10,000 bond. Are you a US citizen?
Yes.
Will you be hiring an attorney or asking for a court appointed attorney?
I have a look. I have.
You haven't. Did you hire the attorney? It appears you have other charges, but they're not something that I'm giving you the magistrate warnings for at this time. So it could be that these are older cases. And so
where's
like you may be motioned off on some of those, or
this one come from? Like-
this came out of Williamson County.
Because I just came from Bastrop, they gave me a PR bond to come over here.
Okay, because you had a motion off for cases here in Travis County. So you had other prior cases of fraudulent use, possession of identifying information that says motion off. You have
I have bonds on all.
possession of controlled substance, that's a motion off. You have a burglary of habitation, that's a $20,000 bond. So that one's still open, hasn't been motioned off yet. You have another possession, that was a motion off. So you've got a number of things here going on. But this is the only new one, okay? But it's Williamson County. So you got to take care of Travis County business, just like I mentioned to the other gentleman. You got to take care of all this business here before they send you over there.
What is it, a burglary of a vehicle?
It just says burglary of a vehicle, and they're alleging that you had 2 or more prior convictions.
Murder degree found?
It is. Typically, it would be a state jail if it's enhanced. But it does say 2 prior, so I don't know that they're gonna enhance it twice. I think it's just a one time to a state jail.
All right, so,
But either way, because normally a burglary of a vehicle is a class A misdemeanor. So the enhancement would take it up one notch. It doesn't say on here. And
so if my lawyer, he can bond me out for all that stuff, even those other times?
no, you have a lot of motion off cases here,
Yeah.
a lot of them. Which means you have no bond. On anything that says motion off means you have no bond.
But there's bond sets on them, set amounts on them, right?
There are bonds set, right? But most of these say motion off. I mean, I can go through these if you want. Out of county misdemeanor, 5,000. Out of county misdemeanor, 5,000. Out of county felony, no bond.
Where's the out of county felony, no bond?
I don't know. It doesn't say. Burglary of a vehicle, that's this one here. No, that's in Travis County. That's a $15,000 bond, but it's a motion off, which means it's been revoked. All right, then you have theft of mail, $5,000 bond, but it's been motioned off. Burglary of a vehicle in Travis County, $20,000 bond, motion off. You have pages of this that I could keep going. You're not going anywhere. All right, I'm sorry. Joshua Thomas. Mr. Thomas, you have a felony application to revoke probation for an unlawful use of a.
Let me say, people have been putting in some very long gambling hours on this channel. And yes, Mikey, you've missed a lot. In fact, about you. If you scroll up in the chat, Carrie will probably say it again. These women objectifying you, Mikey.
Here, you're not getting out of jail and they're not going to send you to Williamson County until this case is resolved. Unless you post the bond. If you post the bond, you personally need to go to Williamson County to find out when's your next court date, what's going on with that case, okay? At that time, you need to then talk to the folks over there, pretrial services, and let them know that you want a court-appointed attorney.
Okay.
All right, that's one option. Option number two, your Travis County case gets resolved, but you're still in jail, and they send you over there. Then you got to do that same thing again. You got to let them know you want a court-appointed attorney, because I'm putting court-appointed attorney on here, but this person does not represent you in Travis County and can only be assigned in Williamson County. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any questions? Good luck, sir. Rudy Pettis. Mr. Pettis, you're charged with a second degree
We've
felony
seen him.
possession of a controlled substance in penalty group 1. Yours is a $15,000 bond. Things here.
Because this is the one I was noting his neck tats. This is who we were on. Sorry, it went back to the beginning again. YouTube Daddy hates me. Kate, we're gonna be doing an Instant Pot cooking series starting once I move. We're all gonna cook the same Instant Pot meal and eat it at the same time. It's gonna be really fun. We'll go through the steps together. Because there's lots to learn about Instant Pots.
Going on, but this is the only new one, okay? But it's Williamson County. So you got to take care of Travis County business, just like I mentioned to the other gentleman. You got to take care of all this business here before they send you over there.
What is it, a burglary of a vehicle?
It just says burglary of a vehicle, and they're alleging that you had 2 or more prior convictions.
Murder degree felony?
It is. Typically, it would be a state jail if it's enhanced. But it does say 2 prior, so I don't know that they're gonna enhance it twice. I think it's just a one time to a state jail.
All right, so,
But either way, because normally a burglary of a vehicle is a class A misdemeanor. So the enhancement would take it up one notch. It doesn't say on here. And
so if my lawyer, he can bond me out for all that stuff, even though it's other.
well, no, you have a lot of motion off cases here,
Yeah.
a lot of them, which means you have no bond. On anything that says motion off means you have no bond.
But there's bond sets on them, set amounts on them, right?
There are bonds set, right? But most of these say motion off. I mean, I can go through these if you want. Out of county misdemeanor, 5,000. Out of county misdemeanor, 5,000. Out of county felony, no bond.
Where's the out of county felony, no bond?
I don't know. It doesn't say. Burglary of a vehicle, that's this one here. No, that's in Travis County. That's a $15,000 bond, but it's a motion off, which means it's been revoked. All right, then you have theft of mail, $5,000 bond, but it's been motioned off. Burglary of a vehicle in Travis County, $20,000 bond, motion off. You have pages of this that I could keep going. You're not going anywhere. All right, I'm sorry. Joshua Thomas.
I'm sorry. Pixar, it didn't happen, Mikey. That's how that works. Jonathan, you will find your lost commands one day. Theft of mail. Yeah, they take that serious. This judge is very efficient. I will give him that. Let's keep going. We're so close to the end. It fucking started again. I'm just. Make sure to put it in the NSFW category, Mikey. Not safe for work.
Mr. Thomas, you have a felony application to revoke probation for an unlawful use of a motor vehicle. This was a state jail felony. On this case, you have no bond. You also have an unauthorized absence from a community supervision center. This is also state jail felony, and that one is a $7,500 bond. Are you a U.S. citizen? Will you be hiring an attorney or asking for court appointed? Do you have any questions? Good luck, sir.
Important. Kate, you are very important. Seriously. Even one share is very important. Miss Carrie, don't call your penis junk. Yeah, don't down talk to your penis. You them up. Oh,
I think we're done with all of them except one.
The Spanish speaker.
Oh, the Spanish speaker. That's right. You're right. Señor Pedro Colín Ávila. Te están acusando de fraude y o del uso o posesión de documentos o información de identificación de otras personas. ¿Ok? Esto es un delito grave del Estado. Eso quiere decir que puede ser entre 6 meses a 2 años en la cárcel del Estado. La fianza es de $7,500, pero tú tienes una orden de detención de parte de migración. Eso quiere decir que aunque pagues la fianza, tú no vas a salir, te van a mandar a otra cárcel. ¿Sí comprendes? Entonces no merece la pena pagar una fianza aquí porque vas a perder ese dinero. ¿Sí me comprendes?
Pero
¿Sí me comprendes? ¿Sí o no? Ok. Déjame explicarle los derechos y luego si tienes preguntas me las puedes hacer, ¿ok? Tienes derecho de permanecer callado. Si dices algo, se puede usar en su contra en un juicio ante el jurado. Tienes derecho de tener un abogado. Si no tienes recursos o dinero para pagar al abogado, tienes el derecho que le asignen uno de oficio. También tienes derecho de tener un abogado presente durante cualquier entrevista con policía o con abogados representando al Estado y el derecho de parar esa entrevista en cualquier momento. Tienes derecho de tener un abogado presente durante cualquier rueda de sospechosos o careo de testigos. También tienes últimamente derecho de tener un juicio probatorio. Eso es donde el Estado tiene que comprobar que hay bastante evidencia para detenerle aquí en la cárcel hasta que usted pague la fianza o hasta que el Estado trae los cargos formales. Ok, ¿cuál es su pregunta?
Si pago mi fianza, voy directamente a migración.
Sí, pero esa es otra cárcel.
Pero
No es directamente, pero te tienen que venir a recoger, ok, y luego te mandan ahí. Y luego, si quieres, tienes que pedir una fianza ahí también.
entonces, de lo que estoy, de este caso, soy culpable.
No me digas nada,
No.
ok. Hable con su abogado, ok, porque no te estoy preguntando si eres culpable o no eres culpable.
No.
Ahora, no eres ciudadano aquí de este país. ¿De qué país?
México.
Okay. Tú tienes el derecho de contactar al consulado de México a ver si te pueden dar asistencia en su caso, ¿ok? ¿Vas a contratar abogado o vas a pedir uno de oficio?
Tengo abogado.
¿Lo contrataste? Okay. Ahora, si el abogado hace arreglos con las cortes de inmigración, ¿ok? Para que te den una fianza ahí, entonces aquí sí puedes pagar la fianza, ahí sales también con fianza y tu abogado te puede explicar más de ahí, ¿ok? Buena suerte. You're Christian Robinson Alba? I'm sure. Sir, you have 2 charges pending. The first one is a felony capital murder. You understand that? Pretty serious cases because on a capital murder case, there's 2 options for punishment here. One is the death penalty, and the second option is life in prison without possibility of parole. Those are the only 2 options. Okay. Your bond is set at $1 million and you're not to have any contact with any co-defendants in the case. Do you understand that? Are you a US citizen?
Sure.
And will you be hiring an attorney or asking for a court-appointed attorney?
For right now, I'm on national both ways.
Okay. Now, your second charge is a felony unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. This is a $10,000 bond. And again, no contact with any co-defendants. All right. Do you have any questions for me? Good luck, sir.
Click the wrong button. Hold on. Oh my God, what is it gonna start? Shut up, YouTube. Um, hold on. I added something to the queue. Something's gonna start. Yeah.
Welcome back. I'm Lexi
No.
Petrovich. Thanks so much for joining us here.
Lexi.
A live look from Austin, Texas, as we approach.
Oh, yeah, shut up. Thank you, Lexi, so much. Okay. What was that guy's name? I don't recall. That was 2 months ago, so I'm sure there's actually an update on it by now. But yeah, this is a very fun chat. We have a lot of fun. We do hang out and do weird things. I've been streaming every day for the last like 35 days straight. I took off a few days while I was in Florida, but mostly have been streaming pretty much every day. Even on Sundays, we do a Court Watchers Anonymous meeting. I am moving. I have to move. So we will have a Court Watchers Anonymous meeting this week. It will be on Sunday. And there'll probably be something tomorrow. It'll be quick though. That was crazy at the end. I know. I want to read an article too. Honestly, I can't go back to it, Miss Carrie, because the computer just fucks it all up. So, but you can like go back in time and look it up on the thing. Alvarez, I might be totally lying. Please make sure that's, yeah. Stole a car and unalive somebody, exactly. And that was 2 months ago-ish, but it was in Travis County, Texas. Anyways, you guys, please remember that I love you, I'm proud of you, and I will see you tomorrow. Also, check out the Discord. It's fun. I love you guys. Bye. You guys are great. I love y'all. I can't even think of anything funny to say. Just good night. I love you. Bye.